How's it going, everybody? Welcome. Welcome. I'm gonna give everybody a chance to come on in. We got a lot of people coming in tonight, and I'm happy to see familiar faces that I have seen for so long. I do have two guests on the show tonight. I can hear a little bit of echo, so Jim and Joyce, will you guys mute yourselves so that it's not doubling back? Everybody, how are we sounding tonight? We are recording tonight's event. Excellent. Excellent. People are still coming in. I'm really excited about tonight. This is the Formula 94 episodes. That's a lot. 94 episodes of the formula. And to think that we started out a long time ago just as a little virtual tour company for real estate photographers to upload their panoramas and to do virtual tours only, not even your still photos, for real estate agents. Look at how far we've come. We started shooting for national accounts. We picked up Choice and Red Roof Inn and Motel 6, and along the way, some have dropped off, some have gotten bought, like La Quinta. Tonight, I'm gonna announce a couple more. And then now we're getting into doing your invoicing and pay to download and watermarking and scheduling and collecting pay and dropping it into your account. Wow, it's so cool to me. So cool to me. All right, I'm glad we're sounding good. And hello, everybody. Hey, Jerry. Hey, Carolyn, Jeff, Donna, and JR. Good to see you guys. So what I'm going to do is go over just some of the updates that have not been announced yet. So as always, you guys, when you log into your dashboard, I recommend that you check here for latest changes. And you may want to, you or your admin or your staff, review these things on a regular basis. I will be updating the change log with the things I'm about to tell you right now. One of the most important things that just recently went live in your master settings, and it's over here. Can everybody see my screen? I'm assuming so. Yeah. All right. Good. Just went live is our invoice. So you're going to want to watch as the order system matures. You're going to see more and more. Last month in December, 2 months ago, we saw the tax settings go live. This month, Storefront has gone live. The beta, we got beta on it. Tomorrow, that'll probably get peeled off. We have, so keep an eye on this stuff down here in this lower left corner. So it's really important as we move on. But one of the things that that we just set were your pay options, your order settings down here. Okay. If you need some time to call into support and find out how these work, feel free. It's pretty simple, and I'll describe it for you. We have 3 payment settings, and now you can set the default for all your customers, okay? We have prepay, invoice, and pay to download. So prepay means somebody comes to your website, they're gonna have to pay first before they can create an order, okay? Pay to download means they can create that order, and then they will have to pay to download the photos, and our system will watermark them for you. And then, of course, invoice means you are going to let them send you a check and forego the credit card, which we do at Blue Lava Media with a lot of our customers because we like to get that extra 3% back in our pockets. So those are your 3 options. You can now set this as a default so that all of your customers coming in are a specific way, all your new customers. So what we did at Blue Lava Media is we set all of our customers to invoice. Then we went through and we looked at the bad eggs, because you all have some bad eggs. And we set our bad eggs to prepaid. Then we looked at the late payers, people that are stringing us out, right? When we set them to pay to download. So if you have questions on that, let us know. That went live, that's recent. I will be announcing that in the change log. The other thing, a lot of you have been waiting for this forever, traffic reports. Go to your master settings, click on traffic reports. You can now have it set so that people automatically get added to traffic reports. You can apply it to all the users. Obviously, most of you are going to leave that on a per client basis. If you have someone that says, hey, I don't want to get any of these traffic reports, you can go to that customer and you can click on traffic reports and you can unsubscribe them from all of those traffic reports. You can also make it so they no longer get them on subsequent orders. So that is really cool news. Next order of business, some of you saw the new support system go live. We are using a system down here, chat. It's very handy. It creates a ticket, and it's also available in our help center. So if you wanted to go to help and type in delivery, and it'll give you all the help topics on our new delivery site and so on and so forth. So it's smart. It's some AI stuff that we are integrating, not ours. It is a company that we're using. So pretty cool stuff. The other thing I thought was worth mentioning tonight was the Hero external media support. And this is really, really cool. I'll bring up a quick production here. Let me see if I can get this fired up. Come on, there we go. So the Hero external media, the settings for this, and Pat, if you're watching tonight, I think you are, this is actually your tour that I'm using. So the Hero external media is on a per project basis. When you go into any of your projects, and external media, by the way, for those of you that don't know, is like Zillow 3D, Matterport, iGuide, any kind of external media that you want to put in. It might be a YouTube 4K video. So you would go into that project, and then you would go to your property website settings, and you would go down here to Hero include external media. You can default that to on if you want. Most of you don't do external media in every production, but you can flip that on, and what it does is it will include that external media up here in the Hero. So as you can see, there's a Matterport in the Hero section and down here. So a lot of cool stuff. Obviously down here in the body, you can include multiple tabs if you want to, like the Zillow 3D, the Matterport, or the RTV tour. So those can all be embedded down there. But this up in the Hero is pretty cool. It allows you to actually have that content up in the main body of the Hero section. So kind of cool. I know that a lot of people were asking about that. So there it is. The reason you guys are all here, the biggest update, of course, tonight is our new Storefront feature. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to use Storefront, but there's a few things that are leading up to that. Storefront is really slick. I'll show you how that looks. And there's a little sneak peek at what your clients would see when they go to your website and then go to log in. But before we talk a little bit about Storefront, you know, you guys really need to, in order to even get here, you need to take advantage of delivery sites. So I am going to, and I'm really sorry, tonight on the show, we've got Joyce Thompson from Real Vision Studio and Jim Blue from Blue Lava Media. I brought them on the show so that they could talk about their experience getting used to delivery site, our new invoicing system, pay to download, watermarking. How are you guys doing tonight?
Good,
Great,
good.
Jason, thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming on the show. We'll start with Jim because Jim, you were the first one to adopt delivery site, and I will pull one of those up for us here on the show. The delivery site is the way that we start doing everything. It does all the invoicing, and it creates that for you. It's pretty slick, and what it allows you to do is give a really nice page like this to your client, and then it allows you to obviously do their invoicing. So Jim, you were real hesitant to start. You were stuck on delivery links, which we still have. Delivery email is over here, and this is what so many of you are used to. But now all that stuff is on delivery site. Jim, in a minute or two after we got you switched over, tell us what this did for your time and for the business.
Good evening, everyone. As Jason mentioned, I'm not real big on change, so I was a little hesitant to make this change. But once I did, I was wondering why Jason had maybe do it a little sooner. But although we did it pretty much out of the gate, but there's a lot of advantages. One of the big ones that I feel is just delivery site gives a very impressive page to the realtor. And they can do everything from that delivery site page. One of the biggest things for me was invoicing. Jason's wife, Heather, does most of the heavy duty accounting, but I did the invoicing. And because, and I don't have QuickBooks or any of that. So I had an invoice template, but I'd have to type in the realtor's name. I'd have to type in the address. I'd have to type in deluxe tour, so much money, drone shoot, so much money, exposure engine, so much money. And it was time consuming. Now all I have to do is go in and click switches. Select, go to the order page and add pricing, click on add pricing, and I can click a switch for the deluxe tour, the drone tour. So it's boom, 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 boom. And it puts an invoice right there on the delivery site. I still, and you can click on that invoice and you can download a PDF, which I do. So I have a record of that invoice, which I keep, separate in a folder and so on. And I also send out an email with that invoice attached and say, your virtual invoice is attached. You may pay with your credit card if you want from the delivery site previously sent. And the other thing, two other things that I've noticed is we are getting money in a lot quicker than what we were previously. Because people can just click on that. Once you create that invoice on delivery site, there's a make payment button there too. And all they have to do is click on make payment. They can put their invoice or their credit card information in, and boom, the money is sent to us immediately. So we're seeing money come in a lot faster. And Jason mentioned, although I guess checks are advantageous because you don't have the credit card fees come out, but we've got a few realtors who they pay their bills once a month. So if you do 3 or 4 tours for them on the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of the month, and they don't send a check until the end of the month. I had that situation the other day with a gentleman who usually pays that way. And it was a $675 invoice. I sent him the delivery page and he paid within an hour. And that had never happened before. So, two of the big things for me are the invoicing and the fact that money's coming in quicker than ever before, which is very important.
Yeah, that's it is, and it definitely helps out the accounting tremendously. I know Heather's been really happy about that.
One other thing I'll just mention real quickly, Jason, is that delivery site also makes it very easy for the agent to edit their profile information. If they have in their information, they can do that. It also gives them the ability to click on edit details. They can go in, they can change the description of the property, they can change the price. And that was all work that they were sending me to do before. I mean, they had the ability to log in the old system, but it was a little more cumbersome.
Nobody did. Yeah, nobody did. This makes it. This is
now it's right there, and they're doing it. Plus, they can also add traffic reports on their own. And so, if you have a property that's for sale, that's an estate, and there's emails for traffic reports going to 5 different people, I don't have to put those 5 people in anymore. They're doing it for me. So anyway, I think that's huge.
It is. It saves a lot of time, and there's more time savers coming up. So that was great. Thank you, Jim. The next up, I wanted to. I bumped into Joyce 2 weeks ago. It was a Friday night. She had a support question, and I said, "You're not set up yet." She said her packages were set up. So the packages are back here, and if those of you that are in your master settings, they are down here to packages and add-ons. Super easy to set up. You just go through and basically copy what's on your website. Here's my packages, here's my add-ons. There's no limitations. You can have as many packages as you want, you can have as many add-ons as you want, and variants as you want. Joyce said she had all this set up, but her payment gateway wasn't in place, and she had not started using delivery site. Joyce, talk to me. How's it going? It's been 2 weeks on delivery site, because that night we took 15 minutes, we set up your PayPal, and I gave you like a quick 25, 30-minute overview while we were getting Friday night started. So how's it going?
My life has become so much easier, so much easier. I no longer have to go to PayPal to do my invoices. Right there. That's it. It's saving me hours and hours a day doing the delivery site. And the people that I have trouble getting to pay, paid. They paid to download.
Pay to download. Yeah, the watermarking system, it puts your watermark on it. There's no way for them to get the photos.
Yep. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Saved me so much time.
That's great. I've got some questions. People are asking for us what fees our TV takes. We don't take any fees on your when you connect. When you go in and you actually connect in into our payment. Order settings, online payment settings. You're going to want to go here to online payment settings. Personally, I'm using Stripe, but you can pick one of our three. We don't have QuickBooks ready yet, but that's coming later this year. But we've got Square, PayPal, and Stripe that have been set up since last year, last summer, beginning so. And these work great. They're easy. It's about a 15-minute setup. Our TV is not taking any fees. So you could actually, we were talking about this the other day, you could actually use our new storefront if you chose to deliver outside of our TV completely for free. You could connect your bank account, and you could, if you wanted to John Henry everything, you could use us to collect money, and you could put storefront on your website, take orders, collect the money, and deliver via Dropbox if you wanted to. I don't think you guys are going to do that, but you could if you wanted to. I believe that the projects and the media delivery, the watermarking and the invoicing and the scheduling that's on the way, and the Edge Marketing Center and the property websites are just awesome to accompany your photography orders. So, okay, thank you, Joyce. I told you it would change your life. I'm so glad you set it up.
In my feet. Thanks, Jason.
Yeah, thank you. All right, I'm going to do a quick poll before I show you guys how to set up. Well, I've got two more things. You guys are going to be really happy with this one. I know you're going to be happy. Everybody that's been using Delivery Site has been screaming for this. More metadata on the transactions. So that went live today or yesterday maybe. So now all of your orders, whether it's PayPal, Square, or Stripe, are going to come in and they're going to say the order ID, the charge, the address, all of the information that you need to associate that with an order that's been placed. So that's huge. That was not on there previously, so you had to kind of know who had been paying. So that is live. The address now on all of your orders that are coming in. So that's a big one. And I guess the only other updates that I have, you guys, is TourTrack. I know it's been down the last couple of years because of the pandemic. Really excited to tell you guys that we've got Best Western, we've got Hilton, as well as the other brands that we've been shooting for. You guys might have been on our TourTrack webinar this fall. We already announced that, but those of you, I encourage you to go down and click on the TourTrack icon down in the bottom of your dashboard and get signed up. Make sure you are signed up in your TourTrack section. Make sure we have all of your proper settings. So you click on TourTrack, our TV jobs, tell us what you can do, what you can't do. Things are really starting to pick up. And with those new accounts, we've got a major campground that's placing orders with us. So there's some really great things. Make sure you go down and review our TourTrack orientation page. Again, that's on the bottom of the dashboard. Down here, click on the little car. You're going to go to the orientation page. Once you're on the orientation page, review our 2022 TourTrack guidelines. You can get business insurance there too, fill out direct deposit forms, but it is coming back. Orders are coming in now every day instead of a few a week. So it's getting busy. We're seeing a change. Thank you. It has been very slow, especially with hotels because of what's going on in the world. So I wanted to mention that. Let's launch some polls because, one more thing, you guys. Ernie finally launched Harmon Homes. So there's some big stuff coming your way. We are going to have preferred, just like Zillow, we're going to have preferred photographer profiles for all our TV customers. And you're going to have a profile on Harmon Homes. I don't have all the details yet, but the site is finally launched. He is competing with homes.com, realtor.com, Zillow. I know it's a big thing to chew on. I'm glad I don't have to go in those shoes, but he's going after that. He's got data through from Mexico, Mexican MLS, South American MLS, Canadian MLS, and of course, our MLS in the United States. So he's got a lot of MLS data through partnerships. So this is going to be interesting to watch, but minimally, I can't wait to do a preferred photographer program. So that is coming up from our TV. We will be doing a show real soon. Okay, I want to do some polls here real quick. I want to see where you guys are at. So we're going to say, I want to say, who is using Delivery Site? Those of you on this show, are you currently using Delivery Site? So it's gonna be funny because when we go through these polls, I'm guessing the numbers are going to tank. That's the reason that we had Jim and Joyce on the show, to convince you guys this is good stuff and it's great. All right, I am gonna stop in 3, 2, 1. All right, I am gonna close that poll down. And as you can see, 68% of you guys are not using Delivery Site. That is crazy to me, absolutely crazy. So I hope that you see some things here tonight that help you get over using those delivery links. They're there if you need them, but everything is available on Delivery Site, and it's so much easier. And you're like, Jason, no, my agents won't understand it. They won't get it. Yes, they will. It is real easy to use. We have not had a single agent at Blue Lava that says, help, I don't get how to use this. If you want to have a help video, we have a private labeled video. If you click on latest changes here, you can scroll down, and we actually, in August, we had a private labeled video made that points to a video you can use. So use that. It's real easy. There's it talks about how to use Delivery Site for your customers. You can upload it to your own YouTube channel. So use that. All right, let's move on to the next one. I want to find out, have you set up your payment gateways yet? I'm only going to do about 10 seconds on this because I want to really get over to Storefront. Okay, have you set up your payment gateways? Closing in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm going to close that. Again, overwhelming number of people that haven't set up the payment gateway. So maybe you've set up packages, but you haven't taken the time. The gateway is 15 minutes. Take a pick, go with Stripe. It's simple, and just get it done. All right. Let's see. Have you connected? Have you set up? Oh, I'm sorry. That was the wrong one. I don't know which one I just did, but I think I just did. Have you set up any of your service and packages? So that shows you how many people haven't set up the packages. Let's see how many people have set up the payment gateway. Sorry, this is really hard for me to read. It's tiny text, so I apologize. All right, so most of you have not set up any payment gateway. That's easy. The packages, Joyce, how long did it take you or Michaela to set up your packages? About 30 minutes?
Oh, yeah, 30 minutes.
Yeah, for me at Blue Lava, it took about 35, 40 minutes. So the packages do take a while to get set up, but you go back here, you guys, and just go to packages and add-ons, and we have so many icons for you guys to choose. If you click default, we have everything that you're already selling pre-made back here. Look at all these icons. They're ready to go. If you want to upload a custom one, you can, but I have had several of these created for you. There's no reason that I doubt you're going to find one back here that doesn't work. So check that out. They're easy and it's quick. All right, and then as far as the payment gateways, seriously, that is a 15-minute setup maximum. Most of you on this show have not set up your payment. What I'm seeing overwhelmingly is nobody is using all this cool stuff that we've created. All right, are you, and I'm pretty sure where this one's gonna go, are you letting our TV generate your invoices for you? And I'm pretty sure that that is gonna be overwhelmingly, I knew as we went through these, that more and more people, I'm gonna close this in 3, 2, 1. Most of you, that is a big no, 95%, holy smokes. All right, so let's go ahead into the last one. Have you tried using our pay to download photos? Have you tried letting Fusion send the photos, watermark, and pay to download? Have you gotten that far? And the numbers go up again. We're almost 98%. It's dropping down a little bit, 92%. Overwhelmingly, The answer is no. So it's hard. Change is not easy. That's why I'm taking time on the show to show you guys. That's why I brought on Jim and brought on Joyce. Change is not easy. It was like pulling teeth to get Jim to do this. I'm not even kidding. But when he did it, oh, look at that, 93% is where it ended up. He loved it.
Jim
and
is
Joyce,
extremely glad that he did it, I will say at this point. And I'll also say, you know, Jason was kind enough to set this up for me, but from the times I'm seeing here, you're gonna make that time, the time it takes you to set this up, you're gonna make that back in a week using the delivery rate in other ways.
Yep. You just have to break the habit and do something. I will try to get to all these questions. There's about 50 questions and they're really tiny, so I can't see them very well. I'm gonna jump into Storefront. So here it is. Here is Storefront, and it looks beautiful. Yes, you will be able to change this. It will pull in your logo. Obviously, it's gonna pull in your phone number. It's gonna pull in all your social media profiles. It's gonna pull in your privacy policy if you have one, and it's gonna pull in your terms of service. So all of that is a custom pull in. The background photo, this is a Blue Lava Media photo, which I think is beautiful, but you'll be able to change it to one of yours. The username and password for all of your customers is in your dashboard on a customer basis. You can click on any one of your customers and find their username and password right on their profile. So you're gonna be able to log right in as a customer. And in this case, I'm just using realtourvision@gmail.com. And it's gonna go into a really nice order process. We automatically detect where your client is ordering from, and we're gonna suggest addresses just like we do when you create a project on our system. So in this case, as soon as I start typing, okay, it's gonna tell me where it thinks I may wanna get service. So it's gonna match up all 7191. So in this case, I'll do 7191 Fouch, so little to no clicking at all. I push 7191. Unless you're ordering in another state, it should be very quick for your customers. I'm telling you, that's super easy. Clicking continue, they're gonna verify. I do have plans for them to move this pin because we all know sometimes with new construction and new roads, so right now you can't. You'll see that in the next week along with the system saving credit cards. So this is just gonna confirm that this is where you want the service. You hit OK. Now we're gonna get some additional details. So you're gonna see some polishing and some small changes as you do with everything that we release. But for the most part, this is your storefront right here at work off of your website. Those of you that missed that, let me pull up how I got here. You have two options with Storefront. You have link and embed. And what I'm doing right now is link. So you noticed I click here to order. So this is just a junk page on Blue Lava that I set up for this show, but this is just a button. Click here to place an order, and then that bounces over to Storefront, which is here. This is all branded to you. The page title is Blue Lava Media Client Storefront. So all of yours will say that in the beginning. You'll be able to customize it. So we're gonna do property type here. Is this pretty cool? Yeah, I think so. All right, single family home. And we'll go occupied. And in real estate, vacant means no people, no furniture. Remember that. In real estate, vacant means all of their property's been removed and they are not on the premises. So keep that in mind. So we're gonna go occupied, MLS number, bing, 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 and we're gonna go 4,500 square feet, 4.5 acres, and $499,000. Clicking continue is gonna take us to our services page. So this is going to pull from your packages and add-ons. Now the reason we did that poll, and I wanted to show how many of you are not even getting the packages set up, you're not gonna be able to utilize any of this stuff. So it starts with packages, then a PayPal, Stripe, or Square connectivity, and then the use of delivery site. And all of this, you can see how it all fits together in a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful way. Here's all your packages. Now you're gonna see here, I have this $1 tester package. I recommend, as I said to Joyce, and I'm gonna tell all of you this, just because you think your payment gateway is set up, there's no guarantee that you're not still in the sandbox. So I want all of you to, yes, set up a $1 tester package and make sure the money goes into your Stripe account. It's real easy. You go, you do your order, and then you go to Stripe, you hit your dashboard. It may ask me to log in again. It's not going to, thank you. And you're gonna go to payments and you're gonna check. There's my $1 test that I did tonight so I could show you guys. And obviously it's connected because there's thousands of dollars here from the last month or so of transactions going through. So test, don't send it out to your client, let them test. Set up a $1 tester. Now, if I shut off back in my settings, if I go to packages and add-ons, I don't want people to see my $1 tester, right? I want to shut that off. I'm going to go to edit. After you do it, turn it off, but leave it back there so you can run tests just in case you change or whatever. Just turn it inactive and hit save, okay? Now it's not gonna show up. Let's go back to the list. You can see all of these with the green globe are active, okay? So the $1 is actually off. Hopefully that's not gonna screw up my order, fingers crossed. But I'm gonna pick the, we added photographer's choice. Some of you saw me post that on Facebook. What is photographer's choice? Well, at Blue Lava Media, we have gained a lot of trust with our customers and have maybe 30, 40 people that say, hey, Jim, just go shoot it. Tell me what I owe you. I don't know if I need a deluxe, a full house with 5 extra pictures. I don't know if I need just go shoot it. And so what that does is it's gonna make it tough for them to order on your storefront, right? Because then it's like, well, I ordered deluxe, but you really got a full house, now I have to bill. So what we're gonna do at Blue Lava is we're gonna do this photographer's choice, choose the package free today. If you would like to let Blue Lava photographer choose the package that works best for your property. Order today, we'll bill you accordingly after we establish a total. Thanks, blah, blah, blah. So you could select that one. You could select I'm just gonna select a deluxe here in this situation. Okay, now here's the add-ons. This is your chance, you guys, to make some extra gravy, because never before have all of the add-ons been put in front of your customers like this. They're on your website, but when you're in a shopping cart situation, it's a little bit different. You're psychologically prepared to spend money. You've got the credit card in hand and you're ready to buy. Hey, I want that social media video. You know what? Give me that Zillow 3D home tour. And I know the house is 3,200 square feet, so I'm gonna select that one. Ooh, yeah, I want the twilight shots. You get what I'm saying. I've got a lot of add-ons here. The continue and previous will float. Sometime tomorrow or the next day, you're gonna see that floating. I've got some changes coming to the UI on this, so keep an eye out for that. Here's our checkout page. So, nice little summary. You can see my credit card Capital One in the upper right-hand corner going, please feed me, Jason. Well, you be quiet, Capital One, because this is just a test order. You're gonna have a rundown of your packages on the left. You guys are gonna see this change a little bit. I'm not a super big fan of how all this is coming together yet, but you're gonna see some changes. The credit card area is gonna be a little bit bigger, but essentially they put in a credit card number right here, number, month, date, CVC, zip code, boom, it's done. At this point, you got to keep in mind that it is going to respect your settings. So I logged in as Blue Lava Media at gmail.com, and you can already see my test order that I just created here. So let me go here, and I see Pat is playing with my delivery site. So he's generating some orders. That's pretty funny. All right, so I am gonna go to my users section here. So what this also does, you can see I sent Pat over at Whirligig a link to check out my delivery site tonight. So he has already set himself up as a user in my system, and he's placed a test order. So people can do that. Just letting you know, people can actually set themselves up as a user and place orders. So you can set, now let's take Pat for example. I can go to his order settings and the system by default set him to prepay. Okay, what that means is nobody's going to actually be able to generate a full order in your system and that can be accepted unless they're paying for it. So there's some things there. In fact, one of the changes we're going to make is it won't even create that order for prepay, but that's coming soon. So you guys got to keep in mind it's going to respect the prepay, pay to download, and all of that for your clients. So if I were to set Blue Lava Media as pay to download, it's not going to ask for payment back to the client storefront. So right now, bluelavamedia@gmail.com, I can't move forward with this order. I'm stuck right here. And it won't let them go. It won't let them go until they pay. So if you have them set to pay to download, it'll let them proceed. It'll give them that nice receipt and everything. If you have them set to invoice, it'll obviously let them go as well. So keep that in mind. I'm going to turn it to some questions here because I'm way behind. All right, let me get caught up here. All right, give me just a moment, you guys, because this is a really small font. Okay. All right, yes, we are taking some live questions. Fast payment, it's all about fast payment, you guys. It's gonna remember their credit cards in about a week. So Eric is already working on that, and we're working on a whole setup area. Let me show you guys where to go to set up your storefront, because I see 4 questions in here on how do I do this on my account, and I wanna address that immediately. Okay, I'm gonna go to settings. Okay, I'm gonna go down to storefront settings. Keep in mind, you guys too, you're gonna wanna fill out your tax settings here. So set up, if you're in a spot, I know there's a few of you where your services are taxable. You're gonna wanna set that up before you set up storefront, because storefront uses your tax settings. Keep that in mind. You're gonna go down to storefront settings, and you are going to, sorry, hold on. The very first thing you're gonna wanna do, I screwed up. The very first thing you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna go to your white labeling, okay? So if all of you wanna follow along with me on the show, Joyce, you're probably gonna wanna do this as well. Go into your system, click settings, scroll down, go to white labeling, and then click on my brand. Okay, my brand. Let's take a look at the new my brand, because this is where it all starts. This is where setting up your storefront starts. It does take a minute to get there because it runs tests. Okay. And once you're back here, you are going to follow the instructions on your storefront. So you've got a set of instructions. Log into your website hosting service. In my case, it is GoDaddy. Go to the relevant domain. So you're going to go to, for example, Real Vision Studio. You're going to click on select DNS or DNS management. You're going to click the add button and you're going to add a CNAME. Okay, under the name, you're going to make a name that makes sense. I used orders. You might use storefront.realvisionstudio. You might use client or portal or checkout or cart. Okay. Once we get going with this, it's important for you all to know that you're going to have multiple storefronts. Gets fun. Multiple storefronts, meaning you're going to have a storefront for people that come to your website. You're going to, for residential real estate. You're going to be able to generate another storefront for your commercial business. You might put together a deal with a specific brokerage, and it's worthwhile to make a custom storefront for them. Each storefront can have custom colors, custom background, custom photo, and a custom name. It's going to be sweet. So, and custom products. So yes, we will have discounts in the system. That is for another day. Discounts, promos, all that stuff. So right now, you go to select the CNAME, you pick your name, and then under value, you enter proxy.realtourvision.com. Under TTL, add an hour, and then select the add the record or save. Once you have that done, you come back here and you're going to hit save. That is going to reach out to our system. It's going to prompt our system to purchase a secure certificate because you want it to be secure. For example, back at Storefront, this has a little padlock in the upper left corner. In order for us to generate your storefront, we have to go and buy a secure certificate for Real Vision Studio, for Blue Lava Media, for all of you guys. Every domain has to be secure. So make sure that's the first thing you all do right away. I would recommend doing that immediately, probably tonight. As you can see, mine already says that it's working because in the process, mine got hard-coded in. So mine has been set up. It will take 24 hours. The server purchases in the morning. So I recommend you guys all do it right now. Get it set up, take a minute, get that set up. You can do it without having set up packages and add-ons. You can do it without having set up pricing or using delivery site. You can do it without having set up any payment. This is just white labeling, getting your storefront, purchase the secure certificate so it can create your page, okay? It will pull all of your social media channels. I think you guys know where that is. It's under company, I believe. Am I right? I'm wrong. Profile. All right, the system's getting deep. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. So it pulls all that stuff. So that's under profile. Back to white labeling. So you're gonna wanna set that up. You guys, please, there's so many of you that have not set up your Google API. Please click on these instructions and configure your Google Map API, because all your maps, your order forms, your everything in the system that has maps on it, it uses the Google Map API. If you don't have it set up, it's going to say for developer use only or something. It looks really bad. So you need to set that up. If you need help, call us. David will take 10 minutes with you over the phone, and we'll do it with you on a screen share or a Zoom. Okay, real easy and real good support. All right, I'm going to go back to some questions. So that is where you start with Storefront. Okay, once that is set up, you will get your links down here under Storefront Settings. Over the next week, you're going to see Storefront Settings blossom. You're going to see photo, how many storefronts you have, how to create a custom storefront, all your storefront settings, all of the things that are important for Storefront that pertain to each of your storefronts are going to be back in your storefront settings. It's important for you guys to keep tabs on this page, but this is where you're going to get your URL, and this is where you're going to get your embed code. So some of you may prefer to embed it. Pros and cons for the user experience. I am going to be making some changes to the way a little bit, like you can see on my website here. Let me go back. I'm going to kill this order. So I'm going to reset. Okay, I'm going to reset the order, kill the page. I'm going to sign out of Storefront, and then I'm going to kill the page. Okay. So I have it set to kill the parent. So when somebody's on Blue Lava Media, it's going to kill the parent. That means that it just wiped over my website. And if there is a setting, so you can have something open in a new tab, or you can have it kill the parent. So the way this is going to work is that just killed the parent being bluelavamedia.com. When you click the logo, this is not supposed to open in a new tab. It currently does. That will also kill the parent. If there's an order in progress, it's going to warn your user. But when it's done clicking your logo, we will also have a home button or return button at the end of the order process. Return home will take you right back to your home page. Pretty sweet. So that is days away, that piece there. And the embed code probably will be available, thinking tomorrow. So you guys can try both of those out. All right, I'm gonna go back to some questions because that was a lot of stuff. So the accounting does not feed into QuickBooks yet, but that is in our plan. So to give you guys a snapshot of where we are going with this, the first thing was Storefront. to allow orders to be generated on your website, allow you guys to start collecting and creating orders. The next piece is scheduling, followed by edge marketing. Both of those are probably going to come out at the same time because Eric, Tyler, and Marco are all working on those pieces. So you guys are going to see probably scheduling and edge marketing hit right at the fairly close to each other. So we are estimating them both to be done. Edge marketing, for those of you that don't know, is just a brand new flyer engine, social media cards, printable flyers. We've got about 30 some printable flyer layouts, double page flyers, single page flyers, social media cards, and some really cool stuff. And I also want to overhaul the video ripper. So I want to make that just really, really slick. With the new updates that we've made, the PHP 7 to all of the servers, we've done a lot of stuff over the last couple years. So we are ready to use the latest and greatest software. And QuickBooks integration is honestly in this whole development path. Yes, absolutely. QuickBooks is a big part that we want to do. Boop, send to QuickBooks, and you will connect it. Super easy to do, but we're just not quite there yet. Okay. Can you adjust the price on the fly? Say charge a little more for this one. Absolutely, Jerry. That's a good question. You can definitely do that under your orders. So once an order's created, you can actually add some mileage onto an order. You can, let's see here. See where I go here. View this order. Okay, you can actually right here, you can add expenses and add packages. So you can do that right here. So you can add customer expenses and you can add discounts and stuff. This is going to get an overhaul too. It's very workable the way it is, but it's definitely on the list as soon as this piece goes out. Pretty soon, all of you are going to create an order on what you just saw. This whole space back here is going to look more like what you see here when you go to create an order. So pretty soon, when you guys go to create orders, it will look much more like this. So this is going to get injected into the manual admin order process. Currently, when you go to order and you click create new order in Fusion, it looks like this. This is all going to go by the wayside, and you're going to use what we've already created for Storefront. So those of you that have a project and you want to create an order for it, super easy to do. You can go to any of your projects and you can attach an order to it, and that tees you up to pay to download. Good question. Good question, Jerry. Yep. Okay. What are the fees for using delivery site? So there are no fees for using delivery site. It's included in your project fee of $12. If you have a media only delivery where you only want to give your client your drone footage or your high res still photos and use the watermarking system, it's $3. So $3 media only, $12 for the property websites, the virtual tour, all of the flyers, brochures, QR code, the weekly sellers reports, YouTube connectivity, all of that, all the goodies. All the boost marketing come with the $12 package, and then if you totally wanted to bypass everything, if you didn't want to deliver your media through RTV and you didn't want to give anybody a property website, you could literally say you do headshots. Okay, you could collect money for headshots using our storefront off your website. They could buy your headshot package. You could show up. You could give them the headshot photos and not pay a penny. So there's no fees for using Storefront. Good question. Your MLS doesn't allow watermarking, Donna, but watermarking, basically the photos are watermarked when they go to pay to download, so they can't steal them. You don't upload watermarked photos to the MLS. Once they pay, the watermark comes off of the photos. So hopefully that helps. Do we have the ability to calculate mileage or distance? Good question, Tony. No, but that is coming with the scheduling piece. So once we integrate the scheduling piece, it's going to use the map, determine where the photographer is, their drive time, how far it's going to take them to get to the next shoot, and it's going to all locate for that. So that is not part of this release. That is the next release. So hang tight because that's a big piece. We are also going to track different photographers' skill sets. So Randy can do a full house tour in 45 minutes, but Beth can do the same shoot in 30 because she's just more efficient. and it will take into consideration those kind of skill sets that other systems are not doing. So we are going to allow you to create profiles so that it knows if one of your photographers is faster and more efficient than another one, it's going to take that in consideration. Say, okay, it's going to take, Randy's got a deluxe drone shoot, a Zillow 3D home tour, and a full house. That's approximately going to take 1 hour and 20 minutes. So we're going to block out that much time. It's going to be this long of a drive time over to this one. So this one's shoot time should be this. So yes, that is definitely on the radar. Thank you. Okay, does the banking system for payments? Yes, it does, absolutely. The system collects pay. Any of those companies, PayPal, Stripe, and Square all work in Canada, as far as I know. All right. Tom, delivery site is the way to go. Thank you, yes, it is. Mary, I've been using delivery site for the last 3 months. I love it, thank you guys. Thank you, Mary. Okay. All right. My use of delivery site will depend on whether or not I can assign a specific pricing to various types of photos, standard, panoramic, elevated, and I believe you can. I believe that you can do that. Oh, hello, Glenn. Yes, you're welcome. Thank you. Welcome. It's good to see you. All right, you guys, I have a lot of comments in here. I'm going to skip to the bottom. It's like I've got a 4K monitor and this thing is scrolling. All right. Love delivery site, but you need to add in invoicing and ordering. We'll do that ASAP. Ben, yes, awesome. You guys, I'm never going to have enough time to get to all these. That's the way it always ends up, isn't it? Accounting, thank you. Looking forward to accounting. Any way to have automatic mileage charge? Yep, we just addressed that. Jim, Hobie, Juan Kenobi, welcome. Okay. A lot of people saying calculate mileage between homes, you guys. Yeah. I've got 4 requests on this thread now in counting, so absolutely. Are add-ons going to show specifics to packages? Yes. So that's a good question, Carolyn. The add-ons do show up specific to those packages. So let me go into settings, packages, and add-ons. So you actually assign add-ons to packages. So if let's take our professional headshot package, because I don't think I have any add-ons assigned to it. See, I mean, nobody's gonna get headshots with twilights, right? So I don't have any add-ons assigned to our headshot package because it doesn't apply. So, all right. So let me go back to the list here. The highlights drone tour, let me see. Okay, the highlights drone tour is interesting. The add-ons for that one were pretty much everything because, except for my 2 primary drone packages. So the answer is yes, you can set up packages and you don't have to have all of your add-ons show. So you assign add-ons to a package. Great question. Great question. Oh, Jerry, I love you, thank you. Can you embed storefront? Answered, yes. Love your story. Okay. Dale, you can't get Stripe to work. Call support. It's really easy to set up. I can't believe that you can't get that to work. That would just be should be easy. Hopefully, I see somebody put here that we're stuck on hopefully we're not stuck on a pole, are we? I don't think so. I think we're good. Sorry about that if I stuck on a pole earlier while I was rattling on. Okay. Love the delivery site, need to add invoicing and ordering. So, you need to add invoicing. Yes. So you need to add those things. I mean, we are moving really fast ahead in this direction. Everything revolves around delivery site. It really does. They place their order, they see their invoice, then you go right to delivery site. When we set up delivery site, let me show you something. All right, when we set up the delivery site, It's under, those of you that want to make, here's what I would say. I just pull the Band-Aid off. All right, this is what I did to Joyce. I went to deliverables and links, and she was on delivery, on delivery type here. She was set to delivery email. You know what I did? I went down here, I flipped it to delivery site, and I hit save. Congratulations, that's your new default. So every time you hit deliverables, you're using delivery site. Just rip the Band-Aid off, start using delivery site. Now, on delivery site, if you, thought I clicked that, okay. If you offer like an exposure engine, or if you charge for the brochures, if you're charging extra for the YouTube video, the social media video, you know what I love about the delivery site is, I don't know if you caught that on that last one, but if you send a video to YouTube, it'll actually say, here's your YouTube video under marketing, but it'll also say social media video. So what we do at Blue Lava Media, give me a second here. Let me open this in a new tab. Give me just a minute. I know we're running out of time, you guys. I'm trying to think. The project was Erica Moore, and she got our exposure engine. Jim, can you think of somebody that got an exposure engine here in the last week?
John Zickert, Pioneer, 1781, or that, yeah. He was just on the, he's on the first page.
Oh, on the first page. Okay, okay. And I already did it. Okay. Let me go back.
Oh, yeah, you already did the exposure engine. Yes.
Okay, okay. All right, I see it. Yeah, all right. So let's just take a look at his delivery site, links and deliverables delivery site. Here's one of the cool things. So one of the cool things about this is that when he clicks on marketing, okay, we rip a YouTube video, and it goes to YouTube, but he sees YouTube. I mean, think about the little boost that this gives you guys. Wow, they're giving me a social media video. He can click this and he can download it. He can download the social media video, the YouTube video right here. He can look at and copy the YouTube link. By the way, our system will also post the YouTube videos on your client's channels. So that's something that you can talk to our tech support team about. One of the neat things you can do if you go into a project and go into the media manager, you can click on, okay, you can click on bulk edit. First, I have to select all the photos. This is how you make a custom social media video file. You click on all your video. If you've already sent the whole thing to YouTube, you click on all your photos, click bulk edit, you click all selected scenes, next, rip to video off, you hit apply, okay? Now, you turn your interface settings back on, and you pick the best 8 or 9 photos, okay? And you hit rip to video, rip to video, rip to video. Be careful not to hit a video or a panorama, or it'll blow up your time. Your goal is to come in under 1 minute for Instagram, okay? So you pick 9 photos, 9 still photos. Once you're done, hit save. After you've done that, I know I'm going fast, you guys, but we're out of time. Once you're done with that, you go to Video Creator. You hit compile video. Don't hit post to YouTube. Don't hit post to YouTube because you've already got a YouTube video of the whole thing out there. So you hit compile video, leave the title on, turn off the intro. No, I'm sorry, turn off the title, turn off the intro, turn off the closing scene. Take notes on this. No title, no intro, no closing scene, and turn off the FSD information. So this is going to give your customer a private labeled social media video that's under a minute. That's using my calculations. Your speed might be a little bit different. That's under settings. Then hit save. What that'll do is that will make the social media video here different than the YouTube video. So back to what I was saying. Did you catch all that? If you guys are selling, if you are selling things that are extra, you want to, under your settings page, under your deliverables and links, over to delivery site, you want to turn those things off. At Blue Lava Media, we don't give out a virtual tour. We only deliver property websites with the virtual tour embedded into it, okay? The tiny tour URL, the flyer, the QR code, the e-brochure, the social media video, those are all extra. We charge extra for that. So keep that in mind before you flip all this stuff on, and then you have to turn it off for each one. set up your settings, hit save. For your hero message banner, put do not post or share this page. Home site and virtual tour links are below. We don't want them to post the delivery site URL on the MLS because people can mess with it. So anyway, our support team can help you. You guys, if you want to review this stuff, I have a very, very detailed video right here under Customize for Success. That was posted last March. I've also got, you guys should watch Go Delivery Site. Watch these videos right here. There's 2 videos on Go Delivery Site. You guys watch this stuff. That's all I have time for, you guys. Yes, we order a secure certificate for you. Hey, Brandon, good to see you, buddy. Thank you. I appreciate you. Marlene, appreciate you. Thank you for the compliments. Okay. Amenities. Amenities, I believe, is on delivery site. It definitely is, because I've seen Jim do a couple. Isn't that right, Jim? Amenities?
No, I don't think, well, no, I still do the amenities.
I'm sorry. I'm not on delivery site. Amenities aren't on delivery site. Amenities are on the property websites. But
Right. Well,
I think that
they're one of the options to choose from, like information, it's listed there.
But they can't set their own amenities.
No.
Are you sure? All right, hold on. Edit details.
Not that I'm aware.
You guys can set your own amenities. You just go to the amenity on the side there, and you can click whatever ones you want. You can add custom ones if you want. We do it all the time.
Right, but she was asking if they were asking if the client under the property details right here can add their own amenities. The answer is no. But that's a good idea. That is a good idea. Yep. Okay, I will have a video of this real soon. When a customer submits an order, will I be able to review the order on my phone? Absolutely. In fact, Storefront is 100% mobile friendly. We're still obviously making sure that the embed and all that, but yes, they spent a lot of time a week and a half ago making sure it was mobile friendly. So yes, delivery site is 100% mobile ready. Thank you for asking that question. Okay. When an order is created, is it instantaneous? Yes. Okay, that's good. Love the delivery site. Thank you much. It's revolutionized. Yep, thank you. Those are the only, yes, Carl, those are the only 3 payment options right now. We have QuickBooks coming soon, so hang in there on that, but Stripe is really good. Square is good, PayPal. I've used 2 of those 3. I've never used Square. Okay. All right, you guys, I think that my mind is blown. I love it. My mind is melting. All right, that's good. Yes, you have to have a domain name to use all this stuff. So, okay, you guys, I gotta go. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Joyce. Thank you, everybody, for coming tonight. If you have questions, give us a call. Watch, you guys go to the blog, the RTV blog, and watch these 4 videos here. I posted them here. Introduction to Storefront. Watch these videos. If you're new to this, you guys, this stuff is so important. I'm gonna post all those right there. See if those will go. Yeah, there's those 4. I just sent them through the chat. Those 4 videos, if you're not using delivery site, if you're not using, haven't set up packages, don't know how to convert a project to an order, watch those videos. Start, take advantage of the winner. Let's get that done. Dale, you call support. Let's get your Stripe set up, buddy. All right, you guys, thanks a lot. Have a great evening. Thanks, everybody, for coming to the show. The Formula 94 is in the rear view mirror. The next thing you guys are going to see is I'm thinking we'll probably do another show as we polish up delivery site, and probably a show with Harmon Holmes, Ernie Blood, our CEO, and then it's going to be scheduling and edge marketing. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
Michael is so proud of you, Jason.
Oh.